That was a fantastic hamburger, but we need to move on to the kingdom of the Father. So according to Hirst, he's got an obsession with death, but he thinks of it as a celebration of life rather than something morbid. And what says death better than butterflies? What we have here is the appearance of stained glass windows, which we tend to associate with churches and the spiritual, but these are made of butterfly wings. So, the first kaleidoscope paintings were created in 2001, originally inspired by Victorian tea trays that Hirst will find. The works are made by placing thousands of different colored butterfly wings in intricate geometric patterns. The kaleidoscope paintings will reference the spiritual symbolism of the butterfly, used by the Greeks to depict Psyche, the soul, and in Christian imagery to signify the resurrection. The work here is reminiscent of, and even sometimes directly copies, stained glass windows. So this is kind of odd. We look at these and we go, well, those butterflies, I mean, that's okay, let's just assume that everyone accepts that it's a little odd. But we also have the issue of where they come from. Is it ethical? Is it right to use dead things when you're creating art? Leaving aside the idea that we use dead things in art all the time. So when we create something like this, what is he trying to get at? Well, when you look at the butterfly wings, first of all, you think of death, because of course these animals had to die and he leaves the most obvious element. Secondly, we think of where he gets them. He actually talks about ordering them online, that they were easily available. Now, he also includes live butterflies in other pieces, such as In and Out of Love, which was an installation that he does of these very simple butterfly pieces. And what he's doing with all of these is he's exploring the way the real butterfly can destroy the ideal kind of love. The symbol exists apart from the real thing. He's recalling someone once saying to him that butterflies are beautiful, but it's a shame that they have the hairy, disgusting body in the middle, so he simply removes that bit. Hirst chose only the iridescent wings in the kaleidoscope paintings, divorcing the butterflies from the real thing. So it's only the wings. And by the way, before you think this is really odd and really creepy in some kind of element of Western degradation, the Aztec actually had a tradition of something called feather painting, where they would take bird feathers plucked from birds like Quetzal and others, and they would make paintings with them. In fact, there are Western images that the Aztec create for the Spanish, I should say the Mexica, but they create for the Spanish made in this feather painting style. So Hirst is actually using an old tradition, the idea of using the things around him, in this case butterfly wings, to create these images. And even though you're looking at something very abstract, the discussion is far from abstract. We think of the spiritual, we think of death, we think of where the butterflies came from. We also think of what is art. We think of possibly the beautification of the butterfly by removing those horribly ugly, hairy bodies. There's a lot that can be passing through your mind, and again, it's all about that. It's all about the idea. He doesn't actually believe that someone's going to buy this and put it in their living room or their dorm room. Instead, he's trying to get us to think.